Hey guys, so this is part 2 of Attacking in War series. So here I'm going to show you 3 fights that I had in my last war. I'm gonna pretty much explain the different strategies, which heroes that I'm attacking first, the positions in which I actually put my own heroes on the attack to get the best results possible. It's really different people can actually have different strategies, different style of playing, but this is my style of playing, my strategies that I would like to share with you guys with these fights here. So remember that my role in attacking is attacking the most powerful defense teams in war. So that's you have. I'm going with that mindset. I understand that not everybody's gonna actually do this, but however, maybe you can actually learn different ways to actually beat heroes that you're actually having problems with in war. So anyway, without further ado, check it out. So I actually use the purple team here, but it's more complicated than just choosing a bunch of heroes and just using them. So there's a strategy here. My strategy here is to bring in Mildred and make Mildred on the right side of the team, or outer right side. Because if I put her like here, here, or here, Percy over here is going to target 3 of my heroes, and I'm going to have a lot of problems with hitting and also with mana there. So I made sure to put Mildred on the outer right side, so it would only affect her and Valerie here all the time, and that leaves Elmist and Idritha and also here Alpha available to actually do their thing, because these are the 3 heroes that actually I only need to actually win this fight. Well, to actually kill a hero, yes, I will need Valerie to survive. And attacking a team with Luna, as I said before, always you need to bring a hero with damage here, which is that. This is why I'm bringing Valerie here in this situation. So, and all the other stuff is straight up murder, murdering Alia as soon as possible, and that's pretty much activating everybody, but leaving Alpha for last. Activate Alpha, destroy the shields for Alia here, and with Idritha, I come in and murder her as soon as possible. Murder Alia as soon as possible. So I'm going to show you now how I actually did it here. So in war, the first thing you're gonna see is a frozen. Yeah, I remember. So here Idritha is frozen. So in this case, I have to wait turns. So when I say wait turns, I have to wait out this frozen here to actually wear off. Because if I start attacking and doing all these things over here, I'm not gonna have any stones, and Idritha is not really gonna go off a lot. So I have to wait it out in that case. So let's see how I actually did it here. So I'm pretty much connecting stones that are not, trying to not connect any stones that are purple. But at the same time, what I want to do is try to make Mildred here go off as soon as possible. Because remember that this debuff is for 4 turns, so I want that debuff to last as least as possible. The other option that I have here is to try to use Athena here to try to make her not go off for a few turns. So with her, well, sorry, not Athena, Alpha here, to make sure he gets the debuff and doesn't go for a good turn there. But I actually decided to do some other thing, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I did decide to do it actually. There we go. Doom. That's gonna make her not go off for a good amount of time. Remember that you're going to actually bring in Valerie here to make sure to dispel the actual damage sharing or damage transfer ability from Mildred. So every single time that you're going to activate Valerie, that's to make sure that whatever target comes in is not going to transfer that damage there. Tana comes in and she starts giving mana. That's the big problem with this. So this is the strategy. We're putting Mildred to the outer right side to make sure that Percy here doesn't actually affect these other 3 heroes here. So here we go. I'm dispelling all the abilities for Luna here. I am able to target, so I'm going for it. I'm going for it, and That's a good shot, but it's not enough. Remember that this Luna is +5, so in this case, she will revive when I actually hit her. So over here, let's see what I decide to do. Okay, I decide to do that. So that's gonna make Percy here attack pretty much Mildred here. So that's gonna open up for a few opportunities. And lucky for me, this defense team decided to put Mildred behind Alia. If they put Alia on the left side, she would have given mana to Mildred, and Mildred would have gotten off a lot more in this fight. But lucky for me, they did it that way, which I don't agree, really. Okay, she revived with ability for Luna, so that's really good. So I just have to wait one more turn and try to kill her. So it was, as I was saying, Mildred here on the outer left side is not a good idea, because you want Alia to go first, and then Mildred gets the mana, and she goes off over and over. It's pretty disgusting. But this gives me an extra opportunity to be able to take out this team here. Alright, let's beat this up a little bit here. There we go. Very cool. Lots of mana. Perfect. So let's see how this goes. Alright. That's gonna do. Well, everybody already has mana, so. And we're very lucky there. Alrighty, so we're going for it. And remember that I saw Alpha here first to destroy the shields, and then Idritha to bring in the damage, which is super important to remember that. Because remember that shields cut damage by 50%. So if you destroy shields, that's going to be a big advantage to actually eliminate all these teams here. So I activate Mildred here to make sure that Percy attacks here as well. So let's see. I'm actually going for it. That's interesting. Oh, actually, just to make sure that she doesn't go off for a good amount of time. I'm just going to speed up this fight here. So, the main way... The next hero that I want to see dead is Luna here, for sure. So let's go. There's go. She revived. Because the thing is that I don't want Percy to revive extra times. I don't want anybody else to revive, actually. Decide to Thor as well, because she's pretty much there already, and she's gonna die anyway in a moment. Alright. Percy is completely controlled by Mildred, see? So all my other heroes here are free to actually do their thing on this side. So let's see, and boom. Nice. See, 0 shields. Very important to take out Percy. Remember that Percy, when he goes off, he's gonna put these little debuffs here. You see, now it's 4 debuffs for the targeting. And also, he's going to have that 25% dodge rating. So, to defeat Percy, you have to activate Valerie and Elmas here to cleanse with Valerie and dispel the dodge buff from Percy. And always at the end, use it to actually break out the shields for Percy and bring in Idritha to punch in all that good damage. See, there I dispelled the dodge for 20% here, and I was able to hit him there. So that was unlucky, but here I bring in Valerie. See, I dispelled here the miss thing, so I'm going for it, and I was successful. Wow, very nice. So from here out is pretty straightforward. However, I do remind again that I'm first going to activate Valerie here. Valerie first, then everyone else except, as I explained before, Alpha here, to make sure to destroy shields. That's what I want, and boom. That's pretty much the main idea. And pretty much rinse and repeat until she dies here. And boom. There we go. That's the strongest target in the guild for now. And now we're going to talk about Kyo. Kyo's team here, we already spoke about it, the combo team, complete combo team. So here I decide to use, if I'm not mistaken, green. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Here we go. And yes, I decided to use green team. So green team here, what I love about this team is that it doesn't need to actually hit a specific target. Between Chloe here and Felia, they do damage to everybody. But this is only possible if you have here Isadora. If you don't have Isadora up, you can attack with anybody, because Luna will murder you. So with versus Luna teams, you have to use damage here or it's game over. So you have to have Luna up. And in this fight, I had the incredible bad luck of actually having Isadora pretty much frozen here. So with Isadora, let's see. With Isadora, we have 5 freaking turns frozen. So in this situation, I have no choice. And I repeat, no other choice but to wait 5 freaking turns until she is unfrozen. And I start using heroes. Because if I activate any one of these heroes, I'm dead. There's no way out of it. I don't care if the enemy has 7, 10, 15 stacks. You are dead. So be very mindful when using this team, because without Isadora, you're not able to survive this fight. So actually, that's what I actually decide to do without any type of, you know. So we're pretty much passing 5 turns here, and we're not attacking with anybody unless it's absolutely necessary. Oh, I'm doing this to cleanse, cleansing the damage transfer from Mirrodin. So that's actually important. You can do that, but don't attack with anybody else. Because especially your heroes that do a lot of AoE damage, which is Chloe and Felia, do not, under any circumstances, attack with these 2 heroes. Because if not, you're dead, pretty much. So in this case, I'm waiting for Isadora to actually free up here. Alright. We're still alright. Isadora's finally free, so now we're gonna try to. There we go. This is a good. This is a good option because Shomin is gonna lower Luna's attack, so that's actually gonna help you in not getting so much damage from her in the meantime. So here, I do not use these heroes under any circumstances, because if not, as I said, you will die. So I'm gonna try to get Isadora as soon as possible, as I said before. Let's speed this up a little bit. Here we go, now we're ready to play. So the first thing I do is, surprise surprise, Isadora. And luckily this team here doesn't have Dispellers, so once Isadora is up, you can go crazy here. First, Chloe to get the buff. Remember, she is +5, so she's gonna give a bunch of crit and crit damage to the heroes that are next to her. So Felia is gonna do crazy amounts of damage here. Boom, 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 boom. She does actually take a lot of damage here, but thanks to Isadora, she is surviving. So let's see if we can survive a little bit more here. Here we go. Oh my god, Antia is such an amazing hero. Look at that. Everybody now is already filled up. Let's beat this up here. Here we go. So the main thing here is activating Miranda to make sure to dispel the damage transfer and give attack to your entire team, and then activate Chloe and then Felia to do insane amounts of damage. But here I can just go straight Felia in this situation, and she will do the job. She is an incredible hero versus this type of setups. Alright, here we're gonna use Chloe. Chloe is amazing. Chloe will eliminate all the shields in the team and do insane amount of damage. Look at that. That is absolutely insane. Look at that. Alright. Let's see here. Even though there's damage here from the enemy, even though Percy is doing his very best to try to make everybody not do anything. Green has the potential to create so much mana, so much damage, that it's not even funny. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Now everybody's reviving at this point, so yeah, the next turn it's not going to be very, very good for them. And key hero here to survive against all this is Miranda. Without Miranda, this team would have died a long time ago as well, because she's, remember, a cleanser. And she's going to cleanse everybody from Percy's ability to actually make you miss, and the damage transfer from Mildred. So incredibly important hero to have. If you have a Mildred, you have to upgrade her as soon as possible there. So here it's pretty straightforward, really, because after all that damage, it's yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff, guys. See, look at that. Always Miranda first, then Chloe, and then Felia. And boom, 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 boom. I love seeing that. Green is one of my favorite teams for sure. Colors for sure to play with. Look at that. It's such destruction. So much mana, so much healing. It's incredible. Here we go, and boom, boom, boom. Such a fun team. So instead of Felia, you can actually use other heroes like Fabula, Samuel. You can use them as well. There's a lot of options in green, really. They're really effective. So the third team that I actually fought was, if I'm not mistaken, was this guy over here. And he's actually using the exact same team here. But the difference is that I think he does do something different, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's the weapons. I think it's everything the same, if I'm not... Oh, it's this over here. He doesn't have energy weapons. That's the difference. So we're going for it. I'm going to talk about him. And I used the yellow team this time. And pretty much the same idea here. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh. Maybe I missed it. Let's see here. Da-da-da, that's me, and... Where are you? Really lost you, huh? And sorry guys, by the way, I'm a little sick today, so yeah. I used the yellow team here. So key hero here is, as usual, the damage share with Lorenzo. Even if you have Lorenzo at +0, you can definitely bring him in and get Luna. But make sure that he actually goes off and you start doing everything else, because as I said before, if you can go with, look at this, all this damage just from Luna. So make sure to have damage share up. The good thing is that this team doesn't have any damage dispellers in the team there. So here, see here, I decided to use Alia's weapon here to protect them, as I only have him +1 here.
I can make it through.
So see, the very first thing I do, because yeah. And after that, the good thing about yellow team is that you have here this hero, which is Agatha. You can dispel, you can cleanse. You have to activate that every single time, because if not, somebody is gonna die for sure. That damage, 60% damage transfer from Mildred is killer. So boom, 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 super straightforward in this situation. Yeah, she goes off.
I can make it through.
So now I'm having damage transfer active, so that could be a problem. But I think I still decide to go on because I have enemies that are so close to dying. Let's see. The thing is that look at all these shields that they have right now. It's gonna be really hard to break those through. But remember that many of these shields are created from the F2 field here from War. So when you get so many of these shields, that was amazing. When you get so many of these shields, you have to wait one turn to actually make those shields disappear, and then you activate one ability, maybe to dispel, like I did here. Boom. See, Luna's gonna gain a little bit of shields here, but it was eliminated here by Non. Let's see here. Apparently, it's not really necessary right now to do that. I'm sure that at the end I do show that off. Let's make this a little faster here. And if you can imagine, Alia's still alive after all that. So yeah, we still have a lot of work to do here. So we have to make sure that the damage transfer was not going to be a problem. But I activate green here to make sure that I have more yellows in the board, which is super important. There we go. Remember, the yellow has a lot of problems with mana, so you have to do things like that to get more yellows in the board. And in the first fights and the seconds, when I actually wanted to wait some turns in the beginning with the frozen, I turtled in the beginning, like activating 3 stones and things like that, to be able to wait those 3 turns without activating my stones here. So definitely Alia finally is dead after all that. But yeah, we're on it, we're on it. This enemy, we had it in 4 or 5 stacks, so it wasn't 10 stacks like the others. Alright. First Saga says, oh, as usual, because you have to dispel that dodge thing from Luna. Let's speed it up a little bit here. Now she pretty much revived there. So we have to... Alright. Alright, just a little bit more. Alright, here on this part, pretty much I'm going to show off how the shields, you can actually wait a turn and actually eliminate those in that situation. So I'm going to show you that in a second.
I can make it through.
Alright, so this is what I'm showing off. See all those shields? I'm going to wait a turn. There we go, I waited a turn. And then I activated here, this hero. And boom, see that the shields were eliminated in a second, and then boom, I pushed off all of that. So you have to wait that 1 turn to actually eliminate that there. So that was pretty fun, huh? Very cool. So anyhow, on my part 3 of these series of videos, I'll be explaining different other things like which heroes to actually focus on, a few tactics, not all tactics, war has so many tactics, but a few tactics to take into account when attacking, and other things that can actually help you with war. So look forward to it, guys. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.